Shall I start or else Mamta, we have to wait for other guy?
You can start.
Shall I start? Mamata, you hear me?
Yes, yes, please start.
Thank you. Hi Chandra, good morning. Chandra, you there? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Santosh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Last session we have to like the overall like overview of an server, right?
yeah,
Chandra. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Um, what we have discussed is how what is VAS, how it is useful, and where we have to use different types of competitors for VAS, and all these things we have learned like we have an site view. So now we would like to know about so how the things how to install, what are the profiles in VAS. Hmm, profiles in VAS. There are two major things we need to discuss today. So knowing these things, before knowing installation, we need to look at like um, so
yeah,
yeah yeah. Before doing installation, we need to require the software. So where it is exactly located and how it is available. The software will be in the form of parts. These parts is also called as binaries. So in order to install Websphere software system in our local system, as I have already told you, we have to deal with network deployment, right?
yeah,
So it consists of some parts. So we need to download those parts from the IBM site and we have to install into our system. So these download parts is also known as binaries. These binaries, to work with the VAS, we need three binaries. That is VAS underscore ND hyphen version 8.5 underscore 1. All these binaries are in the form of zip files. Okay,
mhm,
there are three zip files. Two and three. These three are called binaries. We need to download these things from the IBM passport advantage page. This looks like this is called IBM passport advantage page. So when we have logged into the IBM passport advantage page, there is asking customer sign to work. I mean, to log in with the IBM passport advantage page, we have a valid user ID and password. So by using the valid user ID password, we can log into IBM passport advantage page and download these binaries.
we can download those binaries for free? Is it free of cost, or we have to pay some amount for that?
Yeah. Generally, these binaries consist of two kinds, like trial versions. Another one is licensed. The trial version will be like 90 days period, like beta and alpha versions. These are licensed versions. To download the binaries, we need a valid user ID and password, and this valid user ID password consists of some cost related things. Okay.
Okay.
So this is a like a password advantage page. I'll show you. See this. This is the password advantage page. So it's considered as some like a valid user ID password to download the any type of software which is provided by the IBM. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we don't have any user ID password, we have, may also register here.
Okay.
So once after we log into the password advantage page, this is called the license number, the site number. So on the left hand side or else right hand side, it will, I mean, here I'm not having the proper, like, it consists of some cost. So that's why I'm not having that. I'm having the normal IBM user ID and password. So if you have a valid user ID password, once we log into the password side, there is consist of some tabs like download software, request media, and preferences and help. When you click on the download software, it will show us the this kind of this type of a screen. And the right side corner of it, it shows like the password admin, the license key number, and the license key site number. Okay.
Okay.
By using this site number, we can give site number over here, description, then we will go submit. It will, I mean, it will provide the software what we have, so what we require. Okay. By using those things, we need to, I mean, download the appropriate bandwidth. So when we are into like when we are in some organization, like if we get some job,
Mm-hmm.
so if they want me, if they want you to download some particular binaries, so you need to ask them provide some valid user ID password from the IBM password for IBM password advantage page. Okay. So see, like if you are joining some organization, if they want you to download some binaries, so what is the basic thing you have to do is you have to ask them, to provide the user ID, default credentials of the IBM password advantage page. Okay,
Yeah.
for downloading the binaries. If we are not asking, no, I mean this is the basic formula. We have to ask them. And I have already told you like 99% or 90% of the people are using it network deployment only. Okay. Already I have told you what are the things that we have yesterday, like uh, apart from network deployment, we have versions
Mm.
or licenses. I have told you three things, right? One is base. Have you remembered this?
Yeah, I know. Standalone.
Standalone. Third one is network deployment. These are the three things. Okay.
Mm.
So most of the things we are dealing with network deployment. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
So the password advantage page we have seen this one or else this one. So we have to download the software any number of times. They are not charging up upon the downloading of the software. They are only I mean, if if we are trying to download any software, any type of software, so generally that related company will charge us, right?
Yeah.
But when coming to the IBM password advantage, they are not charging for any number of downloads. They are only charged for the charges based upon the PVU.
Based upon the PVU. What does it mean?
PVU. Yeah, PVU is a processed value unit. So what does it mean? Like um, after downloading, what we have to do is we have to install that software. So based upon the system configurations, they have calculated to charges. It means like whenever we want to try to download any number of times, they don't charge any kind, but they have to charge whenever we install the software into our system based upon our system software like hardware size, RAM size, and the hard disk size. Calculating these things, they will charge us. Hello.
Yeah, Santosh. Yeah.
Yeah, you're clear with this, right? The
I mean,
simply
not
nothing.
exactly. It's like
Okay.
a not exactly. I can't get it. Not exactly.
Okay.
Can you
I'll tell.
repeat that?
Sure. See, when you're trying to download software like IBM WAS software from the password advantage page,
Mm-hmm.
so if you have to download for multiple times, 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, they are not allowed to charge you anymore. So
Okay.
the downloading of the software will be free.
Okay.
So once you have downloaded the software, what you have to do is you have to install the software in your system.
Mm-hmm.
So based upon the hardware architecture of the system, like what is the consist of the basic things that we have in the hardware architecture, like RAM size, hard disk size, speed of the server, these things, right? Processor server.
Yeah.
Calculating these things, the based on the hardware architecture, the passport advantage piece or IBM people will charge us. Like these things, the hardware architecture we have to provide whenever we have a site number, like we have valid credentials of an uh, IBM passport site. See, we have to provide these things when the time of we have taken the license key. Okay, now, based on these things, they have to charge us. So once after you have downloaded all the zip files, we need to extract them. We need to extract some particular folder, and we have to install the software. For installing the software, we have generally we are using the install command. Okay, the command is install. See, I have told some versions yesterday. So can you please let me know what are the versions we have?
Like 7 version 7, 7.5,
Yeah, version 5.
8.5, version 5, version 6.
Yeah, version 6 and version 6.1.
6.5, 6.1,
Yeah, version 7 and version 8.0 and version
8.5, 8.5.
8.5. So yeah, 8.5.5.1. This is the current version of the application software. Okay.
Okay.
So before this, up to 7, the installation process will be different, and from the 8 to 8.5, the installation process will be different. Up to these, yeah, they told from the 8 and 8.5 we have how many binaries? 3 binaries for application server. For the web server, we have and 3 type of binaries. I'll let you know. Yesterday, I have shown you one image, right? Yeah, this one, IHS server.
Yeah.
Removed it.
Those 3 binaries will include for only for
This
the
one
8
only.
and
This
8.5.
one only. For this one only. Or those 3. For this
Okay.
one, we need to download different type of binaries.
Okay.
So we are dealing with this one, right? So
Hmm?
that's why I'm telling you only these 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I have downloaded. Let's see. These are the 3 binaries we have to download. Okay. So from earlier versions 5 and 6 and 7, for all these things we have only one binary. We have to download only one binary, and the installation process of these things will be different when compared varies from 8 and 8.5. Okay.
Okay. I mean,
So
the what does the binary, the one binary will call as?
a single binary, we have to download it, and I show you. This is binary.
I mean, it contains all the binaries, like what you told me before, which contains for the
See, when I'm trying
source
to
folder.
extract this thing now, so it will provide some zip files. I mean unzipped files, right? Here it is
Yeah.
having the VAS and also some launchpad.
Okay.
So it will consist of some things see, when you click on this launchpad.exe, it will populate something, and I mean one page will be appeared.
Hmm.
See, I'm trying to click on it. We have to install accordingly. It's all from the earlier version from up to 7 only. From 8
Okay.
onwards, the installation process will be different. See, this is the thing.
Okay.
So when you click on the launch the installation wizard for the Websphere application server network deployment, so it will launch some another view. See, this is the thing it will ask for the access permission. So the location of the where we have to install the software. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are the install sample application when you're trying to install any application. So by default it consists of some application. Last night I have showed you some applications right in the console, like some application name
Sample
and some
application.
green. Yeah, some green, and those things I have showed you yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So by default it consists of some sample applications. We have to check the sample applications and click next. So it is required 270 MB
Hmm.
to install the software. Arey. Oh shit. This is all for um, Okay, I'm installing 7 right now. So it's the part like it's going to be installed version 7. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I think Soumya asked you some question. Where should we download it from?
Soumya, you hear me? Hello. Is Rajesh? Okay. Hi Rajesh. Uh, Passport advantage page like this one. That is the process of installing the version 7. You have to clear right now. Hello. Chandu.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
I'm clear.
Yeah. From the version 8 and 8.5 onwards, we need to install the software. To install software, we have another option is known as like IBM installation manager is there. So we are call it as IBM installation manager. By using this IBM installation manager, we are install the server. Okay. The earlier version of I have to show you right like to to install the version 7 and all. We have Launchpad here, right?
Yeah.
From the 8 onwards, if you want to install software, we have separate package called IBM Installation Manager. By using this IBM Installation Manager, we are going to install the web server into our system. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Do you already installed that IBM installation manager? If you are installed, can you please show me?
Yeah, I have already installed in my system, but I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah.
Like based on for each operating system, like if I'm using Windows, this is different type of installation manager will be available for it's in a Unix operating system. So there is different installation manager will be available. For based upon the operating system, the installation manager will be varies. But see, from version 5, 6, 7 and 7 up to 7, the binary what I have showed you earlier, it's based on operating system dependencies. So it's C1, G2, GML dot zip. This binary is related to Windows operating system. If you want to install the same version in the Unix operating system, you have to download some other kind of binary. If you want to download from AXS Solaris, there is different kind of binaries available based upon the platform. When coming to the 8 and 8.5, I have shown you some binaries. These three binaries will contain, these are available or these are also applicable to any kind of an operating system. Uh, Based upon the installation manager varies. Like once we have installed the installation manager based upon our operating system, by using that installation manager, we can install these maps on different type of an operating system. This will support any kind of an operating system. So this is the one of the major advantage when comparing to the previous versions. So to install the previous versions or version 7 or so based upon the operating system, the binary will be varies from 8 and 8.5 and all from 8 onwards. The binaries will be same. The installation manager package will be different. So by using these binaries, we can install anywhere. Binaries are same from version 8 onwards. Okay, hope you got it. Hello.
Yeah, I know.
See, so what is the binary name? It's a C1G2 GML, right?
Yeah.
See, it will route to some other place. I'll show you. See, based upon the operating system, Linux or OS Windows, the downloading of the file will be varies. See, we are working with Windows. See, the download file will be different. Like operating based on the operating system, this file will be different. And coming to the version 8, these binaries all binaries should be in the same format. One binaries, the same binaries will be applicable for different operating systems. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So in general, the IBM installation manager uh, uh, is used to like this is called IBM IAM, and it's kind of a shortcut. We have to call this IBM installation manager. This is okay. By using this, we can update the software. Means here the software means a web server or install, uninstall, update or roll back. By using this, you can update the software or install the software, uninstall the software or roll back the software by the IBM installation manager. Okay.
Okay.
Now, before installing the Websphere application server, we have IBM installation manager in our system. I have installed IBM installation manager earlier. Once you have installed the IBM installation manager, that will be appear like this. The icon of the IBM installation manager will be like this. This is the icon. When you open the installation manager, it will show you like this. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to show the process of installing the installation manager?
Yeah, if you can you please show us?
Yeah. It's a simple kind. So when I click on this one, so based on the operating system bits like a 32-bit and 64-bit, it will be take. And one of the major advantages from the version 8 and 8.5 is, so if my operating system is 32-bit or 64-bit, so there is no need of worry for the binaries. So these binaries will also be, frequent. It is also installed based upon the operating system. If the system is 32-bit, it will install 32-bit only. If the system is 64-bit, these binaries will be converted as 64-bit and installed in our systems. Okay.
Okay.
So when you click on the install.exe, already I have installed the installation manager. This is the installation manager. When you click on the install.exe, it will show you the installation process will be happen from here. So the installation could not be started because the other installation manager is already running. So one of the installation manager is already installed, right? Yeah, it's a kind of a lightweight. So when we have when we have the IBM installation manager done, we'll simply go to the under this location and try to hit this command. It will automatically install the installation manager. Okay.
Okay.
See, I have installed my installation manager under this location. So I have installed under program files. When trying to install the installation manager, they'll ask us some directory structure, like I'm using the under IBM. So there I have used IBM installation manager. So here within this we have called one directory like Eclipse. Under Eclipse we have these binaries. I mean installation manager. To start the installation manager, we are using IBM im.exe command. This is the command. By using this command, the installation manager will be started. So these are some of the options like install, uninstall, uninstall, update, as I told you, right? Update, install, uninstall, rollback. Install, update, uninstall, rollback. And also we have and the two options for managing the licenses. We have manage license option here. To modify any changes of the software, we are going with modify option. Okay, and click on the install. Let's see. The install manager cannot find the package to install. In order to access the package, you must configure the repository connection and ensure that you can access the network to your repository data. See, when I'm clicking on this, what will happen? So it will ask like which one will be installed like that, right? So when I click on this, it will ask the some wizard to install the application server software. So when you click on next, it will be installed. I mean, it will ask the like where to install the software path and all. Are you okay?
Yeah.
So when we accept the license, it will route some location and something. So this is the location where we have to install the application software. So when coming to the, so that is for earlier versions. When coming to the newer version, so when you click on this installation, it will ask some cannot find the package to install. So what I exactly told you, IBM installation is vary from the software binaries, right? It's vary from the software binaries. IBM installation manager is dependent upon the for Windows, Unix, AXS based on the operating system. the IBM installation manager will be different. So it is not going to be select any of this product directly. So we have to give this product into to install any kind of a product. We have to give the location of the product where we have to download the location. Okay. So earlier versions, so if we install the installation, software, that will automatically take the path and software. But when coming to IBM installation manager, we have to specify the some response something, the file name I'm not sure, I'll let you know. The config file will be there, conf repository.conf file is there. So we have to specify this repository config file by using the IBM installation manager. So once we have identified this repository.config file, they will automatically take the remaining parts of the software and install that software. Okay. What we have to specify is repository.conf file.
If you can you please do that and show us for us?
Yeah, sure. So first, yeah. So I have installed I have installed the installation manager and I have launched the installation manager. So to do the installation, we have to select first repository.conf file. So for that, once I have launched the installation manager, I want to go to it file option. So there we have identified preference option. Once we click on the preference option, it will show something. So it will show some empty screen like this. So in that we have to identify add repository. So when you click on the add repository, it will show some dial up and it will ask where we have to configure that repository. This is my location where I have the software so there I have defined the repository.config file, right? So when you check this repository config file, it will install, like I'll show you. See, in this, in my computer, I have going to disk key. There I have installed, saved the software in the software folder. So I'm going with, this is one of the software dump I have. There I can going to what I'm trying to install right now. That's right. Hello.
Yeah.
So in that I have VAS, there I can say repository.config file. Okay.
Okay.
After that we have to click open and then OK. So the tick mark will be appear like this. We can add multiple repositories. If I want to add another repository, it is different repository. It will be also add, like we have add multiple repositories. So if I want to install only one thing, not for all things, on that cases, see how many repositories I have added here? 2, right? If I want to install only one, so what are the things I have to install? I have to check them in the checkbox. Now click on apply and then OK. So when you click on the install, so earlier what we have seen, when you click on the install, we have add any repository to it. So now we have added the repository. When you click on install, it will show us IBM application server network deployment current version, and also it defines the status. So whether it is this application server is installed or not, who is the vendor of this one. Okay. So I have already installed the I mean web server. If you want me to install, I'm going to install, or else I'll go with my earlier version only. We can install multiple times.
Okay, if you can.
Yeah. Okay. So see, what the thing is, I have already installed that software, right? So for that, basically, when you first check the repository, it is the status here. It is uninstalled. So I'm already installed it. So that's why it appears like installed. When you click on this checkbox, you will ask this package is already installed. You can update or apply updates to modify change feature of existing install, or you can continue install package to a new group. So whenever we are trying to install the software, it will create some group. Okay, so I'm trying to reinstall. As I already told you, we can install multiple times. So for that, I'm going with continue. It will create some another new group. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So after clicking on it, it will create checkbox will be appear, and then next. So we need to accept the license. So here is the location. Like my earlier location would be. This is my earlier location. I have already installed the application server, right? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So the new, the new location will be different. So because I have already installed, so that's why it is routing to the different location. So it's an app server under one. Okay. See,
Okay.
the create new package. It will create a new package. So see here carefully. So when you go into the in IBM, I have forget about all these folders. Just look it up of Websphere only. So there I have only app server folder. So after installing this one, I have another folder like app server one. Okay,
Okay.
we have only one. So and now I'm going to it's already default value is English, and then click next. See, uh, you, yeah, Chandu, you remember like in the earlier version, this one, when you click on this, some install sample application checkbox is there. You have told me. You remembered it?
Yeah.
So here in case the sample applications will be appear here. Okay,
Okay.
it will install some sample application, and it is also some standalone client resource adapters. I mean, these are some EJB related things like as I yesterday told you, like we are dealing with ER and WAR files, right?
Yeah, but how to select the network deployment? Like, I mean, you told me like three packages, like base version, standalone, and like
Yes.
network deployment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how to select those like now you check the box like standalone one. Can you please go to the installation manager?
Yeah, this one
There is,
installation manager.
yeah. If you want to go with the only network deployment, you have to go. Which one we have to select?
Yeah, these are things will be available in the passport advantage page. Those are like, I mean, when we are trying to, what it is, download, we have to select these things. BS or standalone network deployment.
Okay.
We are not trying to install, we are not trying to specify at the time of the installation. At the time of the download, we have to specify whether it is a base or free tail or network deployment. Not for at the time of installation. Okay. Hello. We also notice here it is the network deployment. The network deployment VAS is also act as standalone. So what I told yesterday, network deployment is we have to install the application in multiple environments, then we are going with network deployment. If the same application is installed in the only single server, on that case we are called it as standalone, right? So if I am trying to install the network deployment, I have installed the same application within the single system. On that time, this network deployment is also converted as standalone, right? You got it? Yeah. So after checking this option, go for next. It will take around like 20 minutes, and it requires like 1.33 GB of space to install the software. I'm clicking on the install right now. This is the process how we install the installation. It's going, it will take 5 minutes. Before that, I'll try to let you know one more thing. What I told you about installation manager, right? So the installation manager also install in 4 ways. Okay. The first one is GUI mode. Second one is console mode. Third one is command line. And fourth one is silent. Okay. By using GUI mode, we can install the installation manager. By using console, we can install the install mode. By using the command line like put this one, we can install installation manager. By using the silent mode also, we can install the installation manager. So based upon the requirement, we are going with install the installation manager. So most of the cases, we are going with GUI, graphical user interface only. Okay. In GUI also, we have 3 things. So what are known as like install command, user install command, and third one is group install. These are 3 things. So see, if the system having the different type of users, right? Hello. If the system having different, yeah, if the system having different type of users. So like a root user.
Maybe Chandrasekhar left. I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I came back. Hello. Yeah, Santosh.
Yeah, yeah. I can hear.
Uh, Suddenly my system shut down automatically. That's why.
Okay. Okay, no issue. You can listen like this session will be prepared and they will provide you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I lost moment to get.
Yeah, you can listen it, but yeah, after seeing video, you can ask the toast tomorrow class. I will tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, Rajesh, you are hearing me right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we in GUI mode generally we have 3 things like install and user install and group install mode. So install will be command which is used by the root user. For all other users, we are going with user install. And if we create some particular group on that cases, we are going with group install. Most probably we are going with to install IBM installation manager. We are going with GUI mode and install command only. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Santosh.
Yeah. Okay. So the installation will take like 10 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, if you have some time, can you please repeat again? Can you, yeah, from the I am also installed in 3-4 ways. Can you please repeat it again from there?
Okay.
If you have some time.
Yeah, sure. To install the installation manager, generally we have four type of ways. One is GUI, another one is console mode, third one is command line, and fourth one is silent. There are four ways. Most of the cases we are going with graphical user interface, that is known as GUI mode only. And the console mode is also used to install the installation manager for different systems. And one of the another mode is command line. By using the commands we can install, like by using command prompt we are trying to pass that particular location. You have seen that, like I have started the IBM installation manager from the command line. 1 second, give me a second. Yeah, you have seen I have started the IBM installation manager from the command line. You have remembered the command, that IBM im.exe. Chanda?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, by traverse to their particular location, we can also install the installation manager. And on the another mode is silent mode. For this, we have to define one repository file. It will be install the software backgroundly, and in the most of the cases we are going with GUI mode only. To install the GUI mode, we have three ways, like three commands. One is install, second one is user install, third one is group install. The basic thing is install. This install is the main command which is used by the root user, the main user of the system. Another one is user install. Any one of the user may use, install the installation manager by using user install. If you are creating a particular group and provide the access to that group, so based on the group users will only install the installation manager. On that case, we are going with group install. Based upon the permission you have provided, we can install the installation manager. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, the installation manager is installed successfully. Sorry, the application server is installed successfully. Okay. Mm,
Okay.
After seeing all these things, no, we have to click finish. We have to check the option like none and click finish. The software will be installed. So we have to identify whether the software is installed or not. So you have seen that, like in Websphere, all of the folders I have only earlier, only app server only. Now the new folder is app server underscore one. It contains some other folders. So software will be installed successfully. So tomorrow I'm going to end up the session right now. Tomorrow we will going to deal with the profiles in the application servers, how to create a profile. So we have to discuss with some terminology which are related with the software application server. Okay.
Yeah, okay,
If you,
Santosh.
yeah, if you have any queries, anyone, can you please ask me? Anyone? Rajesh?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. And Chandra, you people are there, right? Okay. I'm going to end the session right now.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Mamata, you there? Hello.
Santosh?
Yeah.
Is there any possible time? Can you start earlier? Like if it's okay with Chandrasekhar?
At 7:30?
Like I don't know where is Chandrasekhar, but can you start earlier? Not around this time.
Uh, yeah,
I'm
Chandu,
okay
like,
with I'm okay with any timing at the evening time. I mean, like morning timings. Any time is okay for me.
Yeah,
yeah,
can we change timings? This because I have some other works from 9 o'clock CST to 10:30. So I
okay,
said to
we'll do,
Mamata, I said to
yeah,
Mamata, but I want to check with you, Santosh, because you are working night shift, right? That's one thing.
yeah, we will do like 7:30, half an hour prayer.
I didn't get you, sorry.
I mean,
Yeah,
actually, he's saying about the Indian timings,
yeah,
Santosh.
IST. Yeah,
7:30 a.m. IST or 7:30 p.m. IST? What is that?
AM IST.
So one second, it will be 8:30 for me, I think so.
So obviously the session will be 1 hour, right? Like you will decrease half an hour, so that will be useful.
No, what I thought is like I'm busy from 9 o'clock to 10:30. Can you start earlier? అంటే కొంచెం ముందు.
అంటే టైమింగ్ చెప్పండి, లైక్ ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఎంత అవుతుంది అక్కడ?
మాకు 11 అవుతుందండి. అతనికి 12 అనుకుంటా సంతోష్కి.
మీకు 11 అవుతుందా? నాకు ఇక్కడ 9 అవుతుంది.
Yeah,
Yeah.
present our timing వచ్చేసి 10:49
Oh,
CST.
okay. You're in CST, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
కొంచెం
what about you, Santosh? Where you are now? CST only?
no, he's in India, right?
I'm in India, IST.
Oh, sorry, not Santosh, Rajesh.
Yeah, I'm in CST. I'm in CST.
Okay then.
Okay, you can, I mean, yeah, Chandu and Rajesh, you can communicate your feasible time with who is that guy? Mamata. She'll let me know.
Yeah, మీకు 6:30 సెట్ అవుతుందా అండి? 6:30 or 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock AM.
6 AM అంటే కొంచెం 6:30 అంటే ఐ విల్ 7 అయితే బెటర్ ఇంకా. నాకు కొంచెం టైం ఉంటుంది కదా, 3 hours.
Uh,
7 IST.
యాక్చువల్గా నాకు ఈ 8:30కి ఉంటూ 10:30 వరకు వేరే క్లాస్ ఉంది, అందుకే చూస్తాను.
ఓకే,
అదే
8:30 అంటే 6 అవుతుంది కదా అప్పుడు.
అంటే మీ 7 o'clock అన్నట్టు.
ఓకే, మా 7. ఓకే 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 రాజేష్, చూద్దాం. మీరు మమతా చెప్పండి, చూద్దాం.
యా, మీరు ముందు 3 o'clock అని చెప్పింది కదా, అంటే మాకు 5 o'clock. అదైతే అది ఓకే నాకు. మీకు
అంటే
3 o'clock చెప్పారా సార్?
మిగతా ఇద్దరికి కాదని అన్నారంట. ఒకసారి మీరు క్రాస్ చెక్ చేసుకోండి, నాకు ఒక పర్టికులర్ టైమింగ్ చెప్తే నేను
యా,
ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్
ఇప్పుడు
టు స్టార్ట్.
ఇప్పుడు మధ్యలో క్లాస్ లో ఉన్నాను కదా, ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ఇన్ క్లాస్ కదా, అందుకే అడిగాను. సో దట్స్ వాట్,
ఓకే.
ఎందుకంటే ఐ కాంట్ కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ ఆన్ బోత్ ఒకటేసారి అని.
ఓకే, మీరు ఎంత చెప్తున్నారు? 7 IST కదా, 7 or 6?
అంటే మీరు ఏ టైంలో ఫ్రీ ఉంటారు? ఈవినింగ్ సెషన్స్ లైక్ మాకు మార్నింగ్ అయినా ఓకే, మీకు ఈవినింగ్ సెషన్స్ మాకు మార్నింగ్ అయినా ఓకే.
అంటే మీకు ఈవినింగ్ అవుతుంది, నాకు మార్నింగ్.
ఐ మీన్ లైక్ మాకు మార్నింగ్ అంటే మీకు ఈవినింగ్ కదా, అట్లా ఆ టైంలో
అవును,
ఫ్రీ ఉంటుందా? మీకు ఈవినింగ్ సెషన్స్ ఏమైనా ఫ్రీ?
ఈవినింగ్ అవ్వదు.